Hello dear students, in the today's class I'm very much interested to solve 12 marks problems on admission of a partnership firm. So that is the reason I'm standing before the camera along with my camera technician Mr. Shivraj. Dear students, the questions will be like this. So the question image is on your screen. You can see on the screen. Okay dear students, so with the help of the image, so you can see the question, section D, 12 marks questions. Look at that question, dear students. A and B are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 2:1. There are two partners, namely A and B, and their profit sharing ratio is 2:1. The balance sheet as on 31st/3/2018 was as follows. In this problem, there are two partners, namely A and B, and their profit sharing ratio is 2:1. They have provided a balance sheet, the dated as on 31st/3/2018. As you all know, the balance sheet contains two sides. One is liabilities and another one is assets. Look at on the liability side first. Creditors 20,000, bills payable 10,000, reserve fund 12,000. So capitals of A and B, because this balance sheet related to only old partners. Why? Because it is the old balance sheet. So this contains the liabilities as well as assets that we have already read the liabilities. We have seen the liabilities from creditors to capitals. In the liabilities, we can say there are two types of liabilities. The one is outside liability, another one is inside liabilities. Look here, come to on asset side, cash in hand, stock, debtors, machinery, buildings, investments. Like this is the old balance sheet regarding older partners. So it is totally related to the older partners. After this balance sheet, they have provided some adjustments or some along with the informations. On 1/4/2018 means at the beginning of the year, C is admitted. C, he is the incoming partner, or you can say he is the new partner. Admitted into partnership on the following conditions. There are a few conditions. For them we can say as adjustments. For the first adjustment, C should bring in cash rupees 25,000 while coming as a new partner. So the incoming partner needs to bring in cash rupees 25,000 as his capital and rupees 15,000 goodwill for his 1/5 share in future for his 1/5 share in future profits. Then look here, under this adjustment, the incoming partner needs to bring in cash rupees 25,000 for his share of capital and rupees 15,000 for the share of goodwill for 1/5 share in future profits. So while getting admission into that partnership firm, the incoming partner should bring rupees 25,000 for his share of capital, rupees 15,000 for his share of goodwill. Then adjustment number second, appreciate buildings at 20%. Appreciate means so increased building. Appreciate building at 20%. Look at on the asset side, building value is in the old balance sheet rupees 60,000. Now it is appreciated or it is increased by 20%. And stock is revalued at 12,000. Stock is revalued at rupees 12,000. In the old balance sheet, stock is 15,000. So it has declined. It has reduced by rupees 3,000. Provision for doubtful debts maintained at 5% on debtors. So here we need to make a provision for doubtful debts at 5% on debtors. Lastly, dear students, this is outstanding salary of rupees 2000. These are the three adjustments. Along with these three adjustments, we need to prepare the firstly revaluation account, partners capital account, and lastly the new balance sheet of the firm. Dear students, how to prepare these three? One is revaluation account, another one is partners capital account, and finally that is new balance sheet. I will show you on the board. So please concentrate while solving the problems. So first one, that is revaluation account. Revaluation account, it is the nominal account, dear students. Nominal account, it contains incomes as well as expenses. So while admitting the new partner, here we need to make a revaluation of assets and liabilities of the old partners. By reevaluating the assets and liabilities, we will come to know the profit or loss on revaluation of assets and liabilities, DRCR. Now the second one, that is partners. Here you need to write the plural first as partners capital account. There are totally 3 partners in the firm, so that is the reason we need to prepare the combined partners capital account. A and B are the old partners. The partner C is the incoming partner. Okay. Particulars A, B and C. Particulars A, B and C. Amount, particulars, amount. As I said earlier, the revaluation account, it is the nominal account. Now it is the partners capital account, it is the personal account. So now I am going to draw one more table, that is third one as per the question, that is the balance sheet. That's not an account, it is the statement. New balance sheet, here we need to prepare new balance sheet as on, what is the date of admission? 1/4/2018. 1/4/2018 is the new balance sheet date. As I said earlier, it is not an account, just it is the statement. As you all know, it contains assets and liabilities on the particular date. Okay. If you want, you can take one more inner column. This is outer column, it is inner column. No need to write here DR and CR, why? Because it is not an account, as I said. So this is liabilities, rupees, amount, assets, rupees, amount. After drawing these tables, dear students. So let us solve the problem for 12 marks. Look here, as I said earlier, there are two partners, namely A and B. These two are the old partners. Their profit sharing ratio, that is 2:1. They have admitted C as a new partner for giving 1/5 share in the future profits. So look at on the liability side, the creditors. Liability side, the first creditors, and secondly bills payable. There is no adjustments for these two, creditors and bills payable. So that is the reason I am going to write it on the liability side of the new balance sheet directly on the outer column. So the first one, that is creditors, no adjustments for these creditors. So that is the reason I have written the amount on the outer column. Now bills payable, it is also saying that is 10,000. At the initial stage only I have discussed the liabilities contain two types. One is inside liability and another one is outside liability. These two are the outside liabilities. That is the reason I have written on the liability side of the balance sheet. If they are inside liability, we need to write it in the partner's capital account. I will show you how to write. Look here. Rest of the two liabilities are inside liability, reserve fund and capitals. So as you all know, the liabilities are always the credit balance. That is the reason I am going to write it on the credit side of this personal account. The opening balance, that is buy balance, brought down 60,000, 40,000. There will not be a opening balance of new partner. Next, reserve fund. This is, as I said, inside liability, reserve fund. We need to distribute this reserve fund among the older partners in their older ratio, that is 2:1. Total reserve fund is 12,000. So here we need to distribute this 12,000. I'll show you. 12,000 is distributed among these two partners in the ratio of 2:1. So for A, 12,000 into 2/3. For B, 12,000 into 1/3. So 3 ones are, 3 fours are, means 4 twos are 8,000. This one is the 4,000. Like this. So 8,000 and 4,000. No need to distribute among this one to the incoming partner. Next, now you need to come on the asset side. The first asset, that is cash in hand. Cash in hand, you need to write it on the asset side. Cash in hand. Cash in hand. This is the 5,000. The incoming partner has brought rupees 25,000 for his share of capital. 25,000 for his share of capital and rupees 15,000 for his share of goodwill. So make them total. So 45,000 total cash balance. So 15 plus 5, 20, 20 and 25, 45,000. So these two are from the adjustments. That is the reason we need to write them twice. So 25,000 capital, 15,000 for the sake of goodwill. Look here. Buy cash. 25,000 is the capital. Buy goodwill. Buy goodwill. Goodwill amount is 15,000. So incoming partner has brought rupees 15,000 for the sake of goodwill. But that amount is to be distributed among the old partners in their 2:1, that is 2:1 old ratio. So I'll show you 15,000 how to distribute into 2 by 3, 15,000 into 1 by 3 for A, for B. So 3 5s are 5 2s are 10,000. This one is 5,000. I'll explain. 3 1s are 3 5s are 5,000 2s are 10,000. Similarly, the this one 5 1s are 5,000. Like this, we need to distribute this amount among the old partners. 10,000 and 5,000. Next, look at dear students, stock. There is an adjustment for the stock. What is the amount of stock? Stock is that is 15,000. So that is the reason I am going to write it in the inner column. It has reduced by rupees something amount, that is stock is revalued of rupees 12,000. So initially it was 15,000, now it is 12,000, means it has reduced, less decreased, you can say. Decreased by 3,000. So the present value of stock is 12,000. This is from the adjustment. It is a loss. So as I said, dear students, this revaluation account is a nominal account. It contains only expenses and incomes. So as for the nominal account, debit expenses or losses. Debit side expenses or losses, credit incomes or gains. So that 3,000 is the loss to us. So that is the reason we need to write it on the debit side. Stock 3,000. Next, debtors. For debtors also there is one adjustment. Debtors of rupees 20,000 less provision for doubtful debts. Provision for doubtful debts at what is the percent? That is at 5%. At 5% we need to maintain. So look here, dear students, debtors total rupees 20,000. Here we need to maintain provision at 5%. So if we say 10%, that is 2,000. Now it is 5%, means 1,000. 19,000 is the debtors. This is also from the adjustment. It is a loss amount. Need to write it on the revaluation account to PDD of rupees 1,000. Machinery. For machinery there is no adjustments. If there is no adjustment, we need to write its amount on the outer column. That is 30,000. Machinery. Then buildings. There is an adjustment. Buildings of rupees 60,000. Appreciate building by 20%. Add. It has increased. Appreciation by 20% means, so 12,000. Total building now it is 72,000. So asset is increased. It means it is income to us. So that is the reason we need to write it on the credit side. By buildings. What is the amount? 12,000. Lastly, there is one more asset, that is investment. There is no adjustment for this investments. Investments of rupees 12,000. Look here. So in this problem I have covered all the adjustments. There is one more adjustment, that is outstanding salary. outstanding salary, independent adjustment, it is outstanding salary, means salary payable. Need to write it on the liability side of rupees 2000. Outstanding salary of rupees 2000. With this, I have recorded all the transactions in all the respective accounts and the statement. So now I would like to close one by one account. So by closing this revaluation account, we can easily identify whether it is the profit or loss on revaluation of assets. The credit side is more. The total is 12,000. 12,000. The difference is 6,000 to old partners capital account A P. 6,000 into 2 by 3, 6,000 into 1 by 3. So 4,000, 2,000. This revaluation of this profit on revaluation of assets and liabilities are to be transferred to partners capital account by revaluation account profit. Profit on revaluation is 4,000 to A, 2,000 to B. No profit is distributed to new partner. Now I am going to close this partners capital account. Total of C is 25,000, 40, 44, 49, 51, 51,000, 14 plus 8, 22, 22, 82, 82,000. 82,000 for A, 51,000 for B, 25,000 for C. The entire total is the difference, that is the closing capital balance carried down balance sheet figure. 82,000 for A, 51,000 for B, 25,000 for C. These closing capitals, so carried down amount is to be recorded here, by balance brought down. Because of insufficient place, I am not going to write here. So directly I am going to write it on the liability side of the balance sheet, of the new balance sheet, that is capitals A, B and C. Look here, 82,000, 51,000, 25,000. These are the capitals. 6 plus 2, 8. 7 plus 8, 15. 1,58,000. So make the total of both the sides. So if both the sides totals are same, now your problem is accurate. My total is 1,90,000. I'll show you. Exactly, the total of liabilities are 1,90,000. Similarly, $1,90,000 from the asset side. So this is the way of solving for 12 marks questions on admission of partnership firm. So I tried my level best, dear students. So please make it practice. We'll see on the next video. Thank you very much.